Protect your home. We have My Home Hero episode 4, The World of Violence, coming at you. Teto and Kasen barely made it out of the last episode, so let's see what they get into today. Teto came out with a condom on his head. Stay strapped at all times, fellas. Teto tries to fake Kasen out, saying he thinks they are free from all suspicions. But the GOAT Kasen knows better. It's never over. It's admirable he wants to do it on his own, but Kasen has been saying since day one she is with him. Kyoichi gives Teto until Friday to find Nobuto, or else it's 6 feet under for him, even going as far to copy his contacts and letting him know he will burn his house down if he doesn't answer. Yeah, he's pretty thorough. That leaves Teto with 3 options. Option 1, collect evidence and go to the police. The dumbest decision because he has no idea how wide the Yakuza network is, and it would definitely put his family in the crosshair of the Yakuza. Option 2, frame someone else. Incredibly difficult since they would need to find somebody with little to no alibi and a motive. Although he can use the bones as proof, that is still a steep hill to climb. Also, as a kind man, he doesn't want to add to his crimes. That leaves option 3, pretend Nobuto is alive. Oof, I don't like this option either, and neither does Reika. Oh, apparently that's not a condom, it's actually bandages. Well, he's got the Heisenberg hat at the ready to cover it up. That hat always just screams badass. Well, it seemed the Yakuza all spread information like it's candy. That's Kyoichi in a suit? I thought it was a completely different character. Wow, he cleaned up well. As Kyoichi questions Tetsuo about tailing Nobuto, Tetsuo actually tells him the truth, but even the truth sounds suspicious. But to tell the truth or to tell lies, we would never know which one was the correct decision. Kyoichi takes Tetsuo to talk to one of Nobuto's girlfriends, Hibiki, who works as a cabaret club girl. Tetsuo is like, why have Hibiki when you have Reika? Sir, why have Reika when you have Hibiki? He brought her to Tokyo, lives with her, even got her a job. Seems like the choice was obvious here. But to no one's surprise, he cheats on her and hits her with the old, "You are the only one for me," and after this, Hibiki goes in on Reika, calling her a virgin that knows nothing and clung onto Nobuto. We see there's no love lost between them. She's probably just mad she got cheated on, although I wouldn't be surprised if all she said was true. I can't even blame Tetsuo for his reaction, as he gets even more knowledge on how much of a scumbag Nobuto was. He even wrestles about the thought of killing him before remembering, oh, he already did. After a quick bathroom break, back to Hibiki we go. Kyoichi listens on the line from Tetsuo's phone as we see he's bugged it, to see if Hibiki will let down her guard without him there. And Tetsuo and Hibiki actually hit it off for a bit, as Tetsuo gives her that cool salesman pitch. Tetsuo comes in with his incredible tactics to get her off guard, asking her what Nobuto said when he loved her, and that it's possible the organization did Nobuto in. All in an effort to get her to trust him. That's pretty good. Tug on her emotions with the first comment, and then put doubt into her head of the organization the second, making it so that she wants to talk to you, but not to anyone of the organization. The organization planned the hit, and Nobuto got to it first, hitting an armored car and stealing the money, betraying the very organization he belonged to. She even shows him Nobuto's private account. When he said he was going to show the skills of a salesman, he did not lie. Man's got the tongue of a god, the way he got all that information out of her that quickly. Thankfully, Koichi didn't hear much, since the spy app he was using isn't that good. In comes some scary men, as they get Tetsuo by himself and they hand him quite a bill. And they got him for $10 million. For Americans, that's around $75,000. No service is worth that much money. So, we're presented with another 3 options. 1, pay the money. 2, borrow the money. 3, do a job for $10 million. You guessed it, as we will see was behind door number 3. Kyoichi says it wasn't his plan, but somebody definitely set it up. A transaction is about to take place between Haruken Gemi and Ukotai, and they want our 2 characters here to steal the bag. Yeah, that sounds like an even worse trap. I'll just pay the $10 million, which is exactly what Koichi says, but it's too late to back out now. Wow, really nothing in this world is fair, as it's die now or go and get it and maybe die there. The 3 options were just a lie from the beginning. Trust nobody. Tetsuo does indeed trust no one, as he says he noticed his phone battery was draining faster after Koichi questioned him how he knew his phone was bugged. Then Tetsuo does unnecessary, explaining that Koichi was actually a genius, as his plan was to have Tetsuo keep his phone on him to always listen, always check his location, and threaten him to make sure that Tetsuo never turns it off. You're giving too much away for no reason, just to compliment him. It just looks more suspicious that you got all that quickly. Now Koichi is all but certain that Tetsuo killed Nobuto, even ominously saying, "This is why I teamed up with you." Now headfirst they go into the world of violence. And what was their plan here? As they drive and didn't grab the bag on the way there, they just stopped moving. Koichi got shot and the car blew up. A stellar plan. But backup comes at the last minute as our 2 heroes here get away. Tetsuo doesn't want Koichi to die here, giving him a speech, and Koichi says the obvious. Tetsuo is more dangerous than anyone thinks. But before we were to clear this up, we get left with a cliffhanger. as Koichi and Tetsu stare down the barrel. Tetsu is a sales master, as he was able to get Hibiki to give big news on Nobuto that will definitely come in handy later. Although he really should lean on his wife more, as 2 heads are better than 1, and I think she has more than proved she won't be a liability. The hat is definitely a good choice, as I'm not sure why they made the bandages that clear bag on his head. Unfortunately, they seem to be causing some mess, but if Koichi manages to survive, I'm curious if he will betray the organization as well. In the last moment, he has a goal with his mother in mind. So although he has worked hard, that may not be for the organization, since we knew from the last episode, he puts himself first. Then with that cliffhanger at the end, I'm at the edge of my seat waiting for the next episode. A great thriller. Again, the animation is really lackluster, but Tetsuo's brilliance is great to see. A mystery fan of the highest degree. So what did you all think of the episode? I hope you enjoyed the video and anime. Leave a like if you liked the video, a dislike if you didn't. Subscribe for more anime and gaming content. This has been Anime Disrobed. Have a wonderful day, as My Home Hero Episode 4, The World of Violence, has officially been disrobed.